subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates. Well, here we are. This is update 4 on Tropical Storm Eloise here at 15.5 degrees south, 47.6 degrees east. You can see that clearly there. Convection really starting to bubble up on the satellite there. You can see there on our imagery, things really starting to bubble up, that rainfall really starting to go up. And this storm is expected to re-strengthen relatively soon. Has winds of 40 miles per hour, a pressure of 1,000 millibars. It's moving southwest at 17 miles per hour and lands itself as a stage 6 on the CDPS as of 8 p.m. Central African time. Let's take a look at that CDPS breakdown. Wind speeds are going to be significant to major as this approaches land. Really approaching major at this point. Storm size is significant, rainfall is major, and the overall threat to land teetering on major. You can see there devastating damage is possible from this. That's what a stage 6 means. And there is even a possibility that we get even higher on the scale with time. Let's take a look at those wind fields. This is according to Meteo France. You can see there the 150 nautical miles that this extends out to the northeastern quadrant there, with the remainder being quite small. Let's take a look at the distances from different locations. From Madagascar, we're about 59 miles away. From Alhoche, we're about 426 miles away. From Shindi, we're about 681 miles away. From Bira, 808 miles away. And from Mexique, we're about 909 miles away. That is ground zero for the CDPS right now, as this storm is expected to approach there relatively soon and could bring some pretty heavy rainfall along with it as well. Not only that, but you can see this is over Madagascar and it's about to be moving out of land. So here's how we got the intensity estimate. You can see there RAM's intensity estimate 35 miles per hour according to their multi-platform consensus aid, Force 13 in the Joint Typhoon Warning Center running with 40 miles an hour, and Meteo France being slightly more aggressive running with 45 miles per hour. Well, here you go. You can see Eloise here, 40 miles per hour, 1,000 millibars, and this is our cone made by our very own Ami, and you can see here we're expecting a peak of 110 miles per hour with this storm. Could potentially be stronger, a Category 3 plus major cyclone as it approaches land. This is definitely a dangerous situation, an extremely dangerous situation. Strong winds, life-threatening storm surge, and heavy rainfall are all going to be possibilities with this storm as it approaches southern Mozambique. You can see there still in the CDPS Mexique was ground zero for that. Let's take a look at why exactly that is. Sea surface temperatures are sizzling here with 31 to 32 degrees Celsius sea surface temperatures being what this is heading into. That's going to enable the storm to intensify very quickly. Those are those oranges into reds there within that farthest in outline there in the Mozambique Channel. Let's take a look at what the models say. The H-Wharf being a more aggressive contender, those dark reds being Category 4 winds and those light reds being Category 3. H-Wharf anticipating a Category 3 at landfall. And you can see there that rainfall, that brighter yellow, that is up to 16 inches of rain. Let's take a look at the multi-model diagnostic. You can see that the H-Wharf and CTCX taking this up to a Category 4, with other models being more conservative, but we're expecting at least a Category 1, Force 13 running in the middle right now. Wind shear is expected to be relatively low as this heads towards land, another thing enabling it to strengthen quickly. Sea surface temperatures again looking great, and that mid-level relative humidity, it's going to be actually going up a bit, holding around that 60% level. Decent. If this really gets organized, which it looks like it's doing, this could definitely intensify extremely quickly. Let's take a look at the satellite view here. You can see rather clearly the storm's looking very good. You can just see that convection really starting to flare up in those latest frames. But you can see there just clearly that spin up. This is heading off of land and it's starting to look more organized pretty quickly again. This could begin strengthening. This could already be strengthening again, to say the least. And you can see here clearly the satellite imagery that we have as well. This is moving off. It is really starting to flare up. And that is definitely a concern and something that we're going to have to watch in the future. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next update.